Welcome to a new edition of Harness Central. I'm Harold Howe in Lansdowne, Ontario, with Mark Steacy to talk a whole bunch of good things going on with the barn. Let's start with Harper Blue Chip in the Wellwood. How fast do you figure you will win it in?
Well, I think we should break a world record. No, I'm just kidding. But no, if we can get second or third, we're racing against Father Patrick, who's rated very highly, and to finish second or third behind that horse, I'd be very happy. But our horse, I'm real excited about. He's gotten better every week, and it's a horse race. Anything can happen.
He's a Majestic Son, who you raced, obviously. So it's a shock that you own or picked out this horse. Why him? I mean, 40,000 as a yearling. You didn't steal him. Well, I guess it does look like you stole him, but at the time, that was enough.
Yeah, for Majestic Son, the way he's not bred to the best mares, but that was a good price for the horse. But I look at all the Majestic Sons at the sales pretty much, and this guy I liked. I seen a lot of the same features I seen in his father, and then the luck's got a lot to do with it too, as they turn out.
When I was down in the winter doing 2-year-old and training videos, he was one of the ones you brought out, and you were optimistic. In a period of 5 months ago or whatever it is, how has he progressed in your mind as a racehorse?
Well, he's done it the right way. Like he trained down. He was very smart. He showed the tools that he could be okay. You never know till you get them there. But he never showed any high speed all the way down, but a good gait and good manners and good attitude. And then as he started the race, the speed started to come. And every start he's been handier, and he's still very green yet, which I like to see in a trotter, because usually when they're like that, they go on. He did break the one race, but usually he doesn't show breaks, and hopefully he keeps going forward.
Now, it is a pretty good group of 2-year-olds, as compared with this group of 3-year-olds, which most people feel, not to knock them, but they're not extraordinary. And that happens from year to year. Do you feel this is as a group with a fair bit of depth?
Well, there's some real fast trotters out there, and I find now more of them can do it than there used to be just 2 or 3 could do it. But now there's all kinds that can go fast. Because they go so fast, who's going to stay sound throughout the year? That usually catches up to them later. But right now, it looks like a strong group.
Switching gears, Sunshine Beach. Nobody's ever heard of him, but Sunshine Beach. Are you going to make the people who operate the Little Brown Jug suicidal today and tell us you're not going to the jug, as Tony Alagna and his people have announced with Captain Treacherous?
No, right up till now, we haven't made the decision yet. We're just going to see how our horse rolls this week. He looked like he came out of the race really good yesterday. When I left Toronto,
This is Simcoe.
Yeah, the Simcoe, he raced good, I thought, and the next day, ears up, eyes bright, cleaned up his pail, actually looked better after the race than before. So, but I'll draw his blood this week, and then we'll make a decision probably midweek. A little concerned about what's to come after, and I got to do the right thing for the horse.
All right. So you were not eligible to the cane, and you raced him in an overnight against older horses, which is a whole story in itself that you have to do that. You go in the Simcoe, races fine, doesn't win, but no big deal. So now you're looking at either the jug and or about 7 races in a row. I mean, that's a pretty big ask of any horse, and you get into the management thing, and you want to be in Lexington for at least 1 race, you told me. What's a girl to do?
Well, a big thing for me would to be in peak condition for both the Tattersall's pace in Lexington and the Breeders' Crown. I've always been a Breeders' Crown lover. I love being in that race and being able to try to win that. So yeah, can he race 2 or 3 heats in the jug and still do that? That's asking a lot. And again, I think we just got to think ahead and do the right thing for the horse. Even after the Breeders' Crown, he's got 3 weeks at Dover too, if we want. And it's a lot to go that speed and ask that much, I find.
This is Monday morning as we do this. How much time you got left to really decide?
Well, I think the draw is on Saturday. So, I got to make arrangements paper-wise and truck-wise and everything. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have to make a decision by Wednesday.
Okay. And the horse overall, though, forgetting about what race he's going to go into, you're happy enough with where he is physically and the demands he's went through, little over 3 months of racing?
No, right now, touch wood, our horse is great. And as far as I know, he's 100% sound. He never misses a meal. I think he got a little slightly stressed beating Captain Treacherous that day, but he's bounced back good. He raced very good the other day, coming back in 53-2 or something. Didn't get stressed in the Simcoe, and I think we're going into the fall looking pretty good.
Right. And we were talking off camera about this group of 3-year-old pacing colts. About, yes, there's Captain Treacherous, but there's a number of horses, if everything broke right for them on a given day, they win it all.
Well, this is it. Captain Treacherous is a great horse, a courageous horse, doesn't want to get beat. But there's so many fast horses out there, and when you get 3 or 4, can go against you, you can't fall asleep in them. And any one of them, like Vegas Vacation, my horse, and there's a few others that could slip by him, if he were to blink or something. And it's not an overlay by any means.
Okay. Well, we'll be watching later in the week to see what decision you make about the jug, and good luck with Harper, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Harold.
Harold Howe with Mark Steacy, giving you the Harness Racing Edge.